Hello friends, this is Jignesh Rathod. In this video, we will discuss about split air conditioning system. So this is how split air conditioner looks like. As the name suggests, the all major components of window air conditioner. Here in this case, all components are divided into two units. One is known as indoor unit, another is known as outdoor unit. In the case of indoor unit, we are having evaporator and expansion valve. In this case, we are utilizing capillary tube as an expansion device. So both these evaporator and capillary tube are kept in inside unit, and that is this indoor unit is basically inside the room, while compressor and condensers are kept in this outdoor unit, and this is kept outside the room. That is why they are referred as indoor and outdoor unit. And both these indoor unit and outdoor unit are connected by various lines. So first is drain line. This black color line is of drain line. This drain line is basically used to remove the moisture from this indoor unit. That moisture is basically collected due to condensation of moist air over the evaporator coil. So that moisture is removed with the help of this drain line. Then this red line, this red color line is of electric line. It is basically used to give power supply to compressor, evaporator, blower and condenser fan. And this blue color line is of refrigerant lines. So refrigerant is continuously moving from indoor unit to outdoor unit and from outdoor unit to indoor unit. So the split air conditioner, over here this air conditioner is considered as bifurcation of window AC only into two units. One is indoor unit and another is outdoor unit. In indoor, the indoor unit consists of evaporator coil, that is also referred as cooling coil. Why? Because with the help of evaporator only we are getting the cooling effect. So indoor unit is basically mainly having evaporator coil and capillary tube. Capillary tube is used an expansion device, and we are also having blower, evaporator blower, that is used to supply the cold air again back to the room. So cooling coil is mounted in cabinet and it is fixed inside the room, and that is why it is referred as indoor unit. And cooling coil may be wall mounted at certain convenient height, or floor mounted with suitable base frame, or ceiling mounted. So basically that is why this can be kept at any place. So this gives the flexibility for installation. Next is outdoor unit. So outdoor unit consists of compressor and condenser. This is outdoor unit. So this outdoor unit consists of compressor and condenser, and that condenser is also having separate fan to enhance the condensation rate, and that condenser fan is driven with the help of electric motor. Compressor is also run through electric motor, and both these components are kept inside the casing and mounted outside the room. And these indoor and outdoor units are connected by small diameter tubes. So if you will see this figure, this is outdoor unit, condenser and compressor, and this is indoor unit, this is inside space of room. And so indoor unit is having evaporator blower and expansion valve, and both indoor and outdoor unit are connected by just small diameter tubes. So for installation we need just these holes only, but in case of window AC we need window sills. So that is not the case in case of split AC. So this gives better flexibility. So indoor and outdoor units are connected by small diameter tubes. Therefore, a small hole is only required in the wall for installation of split AC. So these modification in window air conditioner will eliminate all disadvantages of window air conditioner. And these split air conditioner units are available in the capacity range of 1 to 3 tons. Now next point is the distance between indoor and outdoor units should not be more than 10 to 12 meter. Basically the distance between indoor and outdoor units should not be more than 10 to 12 meter. Similarly, the height difference or elevation difference between indoor and outdoor unit should not be more than 5 meter. This elevation difference between these two units should not be more than 5 meter. If these differences are larger, what would happen? It increases the heat losses and pressure losses. So to avoid such losses, these limitations are there. And working of split AC is as similar to that window air conditioner. Why? Because both these units, both this system works on vapor compression refrigeration, that is VCR cycle only. So over here also cooling is achieved by working working principle of VCR only. So this is diagram of split air conditioner. So again, the all main components are same as what we have in case of window AC. This is evaporator coil. So over here, hot air is passed over the evaporator coil. So refrigerant that is there in evaporator absorbs the heat from hot air. Hot air gets cooled down, and with the help of this evaporator blower, again it is passed to room. And then due to this due to absorption of heat by the refrigerant within the evaporator coil, that refrigerant gets evaporated, and then it is passed to this compressor. So compressor raises the pressure of refrigerant, and then high pressure high temperature refrigerant passes to condenser. Within the condenser, the refrigerant gets condensed, and again that liquid refrigerant is passed to expansion valve or capillary tube. So over there is a restrictions of flow of refrigerant, and thereby it reduces the pressure from this condenser pressure, higher pressure, to lower evaporator pressure. And again it passes to evaporator or cooling coil, and the circuit and the cycle repeats. So this is how split air conditioner works. Again, it works on the same principle of vapor compression refrigeration cycle as what we had discussed in window AC. Now next is advantages of split AC. So all major disadvantages of window AC are overcome by split air conditioner. Since in case of split AC, compressor is completely outside the room, therefore no noise is there inside the space, inside room. And over here we don't need any window opening for fixing or for installation of split AC. So it gives flexibility for installations as well. The first part, that is indoor unit, can be located in the room with some decorative display as well. And the first unit can be mounted on either on floor, ceiling or wall, or even behind a decorative structure. So this is also the important advantage of split air conditioner. So this is all about split air conditioner. Thank you.